Hey, this is Notser, and we are on the public test server. This is 6.15. This patch will introduce a new operation, Operation Narai, which we're checking out right here. There is also a brand new port, Hamburg. I really enjoy that they're finally adding the Germans along with all the other factions. It's great content for me because I use it to create my thumbnails and give it some variety. But I'm sure many of you enjoy deciding what port you want to be this day. You know what? Oh, I'm going to work on my Germans, my British, my Soviet, my American, my Japanese, my Pan-Asians. It's fun. I like it. You also probably heard a horn. Yes, in 6.15, Wargaming is introducing ship horns. And there's a jolly man that was associated with that particular horn. Apparently, the public test server, it's automatically assigned, and it's just, depending on your type, you're testing a different ship horn. And some of the ship horns sound like they have some holiday themes around them. I'm going to infer that that means that you can earn these ship horns and maybe buy them. That's my guess. And there will probably be some way to assign a ship horn to particular ships or types or whatever. But I can't confirm that. I'm just going off of my gut feeling. I don't really have an opinion one way or the other. There's a lot of downtime. It's nice to be able to do something. Just, push a button. You access it by pressing in. You can go into your key bindings and change it, of course, but default button is in. And this is Operation Narai. The basic idea of Operation Narai is that you are pushing in to an island system, you are dropping off your cargo, and you are trying to make sure that the enemy cannot escape. And I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely an escort mission, similar to the Halloween 2016 mission, and it also has the ability to repair your ship. Yeah, if you get close to the lead ship, there's a little repair indicator, and you will start to repair your ship. I don't know if it repairs percentage or just a flat amount. I honestly haven't tested it that much, so I don't know if there's an advantage to playing a destroyer over a battleship or vice versa. All I know is it's nice to be able to be aggressive, go back and defend the convoy for more than just keeping the convoy's health up. You actually benefit, and here is the repair indicator on the screen right now. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that it works like this. I definitely will probably play this operation a lot if I can, just because I feel like assaulting is really fun. I really need to just get into operations more. I know. Sometimes they're really fun, and other times they really suck. And that's pretty much like everything else in this life. So, whatever, right? But repairing right now, spamming the horn. Friendlies are okay. We lost 2 friendlies, unfortunately. I think one of them was just too close. Whatever. But we're going to go into a very dangerous, very tight gap. And the enemies should have our flank. We've got to be careful. I'm probably going to corner them off and fire one at a time. It's not really difficult to realize what you're supposed to do. Stick together, take down the aircraft, don't go by yourself, and definitely be careful. You will have to probably maneuver everyone. And by the way, does it kind of look like the torpedo icon is slightly more pronounced? Maybe I'm just seeing things, but the Dorito feels brighter. I don't know what. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. But 6.15, Hamburg port, you should have seen it in the thumbnail. The thumbnail is going to be German. I chose to leave it like Maass because of that. I wanted to be something German. And that something German is going to work pretty well. We repaired completely. Torpedoes are back up. I'm going to move forward. I have basic firing training, torpedo rearm. It's a 15 skill commander. I can't, I'm not going to waste time getting like a 19 right now. I'm just doing my part. And interestingly, the French premium that isn't released yet is one of the enemy ships. And this is actually a pretty bulky destroyer in my opinion, so AP on it, yeah, I think AP is going to work out just fine. He did, however, slow down, and I didn't change my aim. I just fired on him, and we did catch him in that smoke. So that worked out pretty well. And look at the merchant ship. It's rocking Gamescom camo. You know, whatever, wargaming. It's cool with me. I don't care. Oh no, Fiji, no! He fell for it. Man, he took that torpedo, and he could not do anything to stop it. Oh, that poor ship. But enemy destroyer, Campbelltown, really thinly armored, so that's why I stuck with HE. He's, you know, it's like a tier 3, maybe even a tier 2. It's really low. We're just working our way towards the objective. This gap is definitely going to find a lot of people dying. A lot of people. Or they won't escort the transports, and they'll take massive damage. You sort of have to have bulkiness, but you have to stay in the repair section. I think that's the best way to approach it. And have your teammates, obviously, take out the targets. I'm working on the fort. Checking my rear. Got to be careful. And we got this little tugboat, which I can't really fire at, but we could fire at this other ship. So 615, there's not a lot associated with it. The operation and the ship horns, how could you mess that stuff up? I have no problem with the location of the ship horn indicator. It seems like it's out of the way. And since it is a resource, quote unquote, I'm doing the Austin Powers thing, you have to know when it's available and when it's not available. People are probably going to spam the crap out of it initially, and you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be going, why? But then they're going to get tired of it, and life's going to go on. And that's okay. You don't have to feel like, oh, this is a great thing to add. You know, there's many things. Look at these two. Look at this. They both avoid my torpedoes because I assumed they would go in certain directions, and they didn't. So I have to gun them down. But it's okay to look at something like that and go, that's not for me. It's just going to be a tool for people to spam me. Imagine all the people who want to annoy a stream and they'll just spam it. It just doesn't really feel like it's spammable. You can do it every once in a while. You use up the resource and then it takes at least 45 seconds to fully recharge. Yeah, no problem. I don't really, you know, it seems fine. I'm curious what they're going to offer. Could they offer something funny? If this brings in revenue and it allows them to charge less or build more content for the game, I am all for it. If someone wants to buy a ship horn, be my guest. Because what's to complain about? It doesn't change the balance of the game at all. I don't have to deal with a premium ship or consumable or gold ammo. It generates revenue. It's way better than the EA crap that they try and do. They had something with their UFC 3 where you could buy punching power, stamina, health. Yeah. And it was like a slot machine. It's like, are they self-aware? Or do they even care? They probably don't care. But yeah, ship horn, no problem. No problem at all. These two are trying to retreat, and I don't want that. You can't get away. That's one of the objectives. We have to destroy the enemy transport ships. If we can destroy the enemy transport ships and make sure that we unloaded the recommended, I think it's 1,800 that they want, then we're going to win this game. And that's all I want. I want to win the game. So I noticed that I have the penetration force to break through. And when he's angled like that, it sticks in the ship, so that's what we're going to do. And all the transport ships are gone. We've almost unloaded enough to complete the objective. And I'm trying to get back. I don't know if I have enough time to get back, but we'll see. It's cool. It's like a combination of the Halloween 2016, also that Dunkirk mission where you had to escort the soldiers and sailors, and you had to have enough brought back to Britain. So it's cool. And of course I'm going to spam the horn. That is the full duration you can have it going. From 100 to 0 resource. Now it's going to take 45 seconds to get that all back. So that's not too bad. That's like 3 to 5 seconds on the horde. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We apparently did the primary objective, and the secondary objective also worked out. So you know what that means. On our first playthrough in the operation, I got a 5-star. And I don't know why that's like that. Wargaming, I don't know why you have Wargaming, World of Warships, and some Chinese script. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. It was a good game. It was fun. I didn't have any complaints. The port looks cool. And horn is fine. So patch 615, a success for me. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.